239 yards, 2 touchdowns, longest reception 75 yards. That's your boy Vondeezy, and this is your boy Big Mario coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute, but we back. What if they went pro? Player series. Vondell Hargrove, wide receiver for the Texas Extreme, but right here he's with the Kansas City Chiefs. And we about to get into this, bro. Both of these teams 1-0. Both these teams coming off decent wins. I know it's been a minute since I posted, but this is Vondell's second episode. And without any further ado, let's jump straight into this. Oh, missed the block.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 45.
So in case you didn't watch episode one, Vondell Hargrove out of Travis High School here in Austin, Texas, played quarterback in Travis High School. He is a member of the Texas Extreme semi-pro football team. He is the starting wide receiver, or he's one of the starting wide receivers. But he also plays running back and quarterback at times, and he is also one of our return specialists. The young man is truly blessed, gifted, and extremely fast, to be honest with you. If there's one thing that separates him from anybody that I've ever played with, it's the speed. He's one of those guys that just creates separation when he's, running routes with his speed. He's able to make plays with the ball in his hands with his speed. They double him almost every time anybody plays this.
Mahomes to throw on second down.
And the thing is, he's sure-handed, even though right there's, got the pass broken up. But yeah, he's very sure-handed. And speaking on the extreme, last night we had a game in Houston, Texas against the number 2 Houston Ducks. We fell short, 12-14. So we got eliminated in the second round of the playoffs. The Houston Ducks advanced to play the winner of tonight's makeup game between... got that one complete. Between the Vipers and the Hurricanes, they're going to resume a 6-0 game in favor of the Hurricanes. Because apparently the lights went out. And interception by Mahomes threw an interception. But yeah, apparently the lights went out in all of Victoria. So, they're going to have to make up that game. Pretty sure the Vipers aren't happy about that. The Stampede beat the Dallas Vikings, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not aware of the score or the final of the West Texas Pride versus the West Texas Lions, I think. But so one conference championship game is already for sure set, which is the one on the opposite bracket of the bracket that us and the Ducks were. The Ducks are headed to the conference championship, and we'll find out tonight whether the Vipers or the Hurricanes advance to the conference title game. In Tufa news, though, the Super Bowl has been set. The San Antonio Titans played the Texas Colts. Texas Colts came out victorious there. The San Antonio Ravens traveled to Houston to play the Texas Red Raiders. The Texas Red Raiders won that game. So we'll have a Colts Red Raiders Tufa Super Bowl. And in TVS last night, the McAllen Mavericks beat the Bronzeville Spartans 90-9, if I'm not mistaken. And tonight, the Far Phantoms face off against the Mercedes Bengals. Far Phantoms are 6-0. Mercedes Bengals 2-4. So we're gonna see what's up with that. Maybe the Bengals can pull the upset. Oh man, we gotta put some elevation on that, Mahomes. We won a 4, dog. But yeah, man, Vondell. Talking a little bit more about Vondell, man. Vondell is a tremendous asset to any offense that he's on. The young man can make plays anywhere on the field, and that's not overhyping him. That's not.
Mahomes will try again on second down.
That's not overhyping him. That's not capping. That's no cap at all whatsoever. The young man can just the young man can just, you know, straight up 1,000% ball. He's all-around player, man. I mean, yeah, you know, I said that his speed separates him from everybody, but it's not just his speed, man. It's his ability to just, you know, not go down. He has moves. He's shifty, and he's actually pretty stiff too, bro. I mean, you know, I see a lot of broken tackles every time he has the ball in his hands. So I'm really interested. I'm really lost for words here. I'm really interested to find out what he's going to do next year. You know, is he going to try and go next level, or is he going to, you know, come back with the extreme? I mean, either way, you know, he has the ability to go next level for damn sure. We'll find out if he decides to come back and ball with the extreme one more year.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a big pickup that time, and Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect.
Talking more about the craft, I really think that
he can win a second one.
I really think that it's going to end up being Stampede on one side of the bracket, and no disrespect to anybody else, no disrespect to the Vipers, the Hurricanes, or the Ducks, but I think it's going to be Stampede and Ducks, you know, in that final.
First down carry, it's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
And as far as the Red Raiders and Colts game, I think the Red Raiders are going to take that game. No disrespect to the Colts. I know the Colts are a very experienced team, you know, veteran-led, and they got a lot of swagger. They play with an attitude, you know.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
But I just feel like the Red Raiders have way too many weapons offensively, you know, so it'll be tough to take them down, in my opinion.
In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it.
That's a bad throw, Holmes.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up. And now here comes Kansas City, and down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to.
I want to see if any of these first generation, I call them first generation because they're going to be some, you know, the first guys that I do, you know, 5 seasons with. I want to see if they're going to be, if any of them are going to win a Super Bowl within their first 5 years. Because I know all of these guys are going to end up putting up monster stats, but I want to see if any of these players win a Super Bowl within their first 5 years.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 2 yards.
I like running this wildcat with Vondell in the back.
Set up a 3rd and 1.
Because like I said, man, you can put this dude on the field anywhere, bro, and he's gonna do damage.
Powers through.
Let's go. It ain't easy being Vondeezy, man. It ain't easy being Vondeezy.
For Kansas City picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game.
The coolest thing about having a teammate like Vondell is the fact that he's not egotistical, bro. He's not egotistical. He's a superstar. Without a damn doubt, he's a superstar. Like I said, one of the best receivers I've ever had a chance to share the field with.
Going for the deep ball. A minute 59
You know,
to go in the first half. And nearly
But he doesn't have an ego. He doesn't have an ego, no attitude problems. He's humble. He's willing to do whatever it is that the team asks of him, you know. And I think that that's the coolest part about that, is that he's probably the most gifted receiver that we have. That's just personal opinion, by the way, guys. The teammates of mine, you know, I mean, no disrespect. I just feel like he's overall the superstar on our offense. You know, and he's always for the team. Always, man, always. I know there's been situations where, you know, teammates have made mistakes, and he's the first one over to go over and you know, have some words of encouragement. You know, so much respect, much love for Vondell, man. Great receiver, an even better person, and an even better teammate, for damn sure.
And you need to put some heat on it. It helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Let's go. Let's go. Adding to the touchdown total.
In for the score. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took him a...
So first quarter, we were seeing these dudes with the run,
so on fourth down,
which was semi-working.
He steps into
now
this
we
and this is a rocket. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
Now we're going to hit these dudes with the passing attack. So they're a little unbalanced. So we're about to hit them with a lot of Vondeezy, though.
First and 10. And now here comes
I'm doing
and what do you think goes
I'm
on
doing
here
coaches' decisions or coaches' choices.
You're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time.
Simply because, you know, I want to make this a little bit more realistic. I don't want to just go pass happy if I got a receiver. I don't just want to go run happy if I got a running back. You know, I want to keep it balanced, realistic.
Managing risk,
but at the same time, I mean, you know, we've seen it in the NFL and in college. If you have a superstar, you go to him as much as possible.
On second down, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Smart decision would be to spike it, but we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going for it.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line.
Should have taken the play.
He just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often. A wasted down.
Clock was running, bro. Come on. Bugging out.
The Chiefs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries.
So this guy's playing me off. He's been playing me off all game long. So it's kind of hard to just run the fade on him. But we got 11 seconds left. So I'm going to try and run the fade on him. And if I don't beat him, then I'm going to try and break off the route. What the?
Now it's Mahomes again.
Oh, he threw it short.
By Watkins. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
All right.
2 first downs have him up.
Horrible time to run a play action, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Especially if you only have 6 or 7 seconds left. So no one's going to fall for it. Who cares? Let's just do it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it.
He's out of bounds?
Good pick up there at 22.
Oh, he went out of bounds. Nice. That's a field goal. Let's go. All right, so 9-13 against a very good Bears team. This guy keeps punting at me. I mean, it is Marquette King, so he's not afraid. Oh, Paid off,
A
I
big
guess.
kick that time, 52 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go down here and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Oh, that's on me.
They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Let's see, what is it?
3
3rd and 4.
yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams.
Dang, I got shook.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
I wonder what this Williams can do.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
I wonder if this is going to work.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh, could have came back to the clear up.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight.
So on these, hasn't had a huge game per se up until now. But we'll see what's up.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Oh, you threw that under me, asshole.
After almost being intercepted. A pick
4th
there
and
would have
inches.
been great. The good news for the defense.
They're not going for it. So still 13-9. Oh, now we have to score. We score 7. We'll be in perfect position to tie the game. But these dudes aren't pressing me though, so.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
So we're going to try to walk that again.
Close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
It keeps happening where I beat the dude. Now we're on a
3rd
counter.
and 7 coming up. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
It's a loss of a
4th and 10.
3 yards.
Ladies and gentlemen, have not been having a good game. Now, in my defense, I am a little rusty. I haven't been playing 2K much. I have not been playing Madden much. I've been playing 2K, but I haven't really streamed because, like I said, man, it's just, you know, I want to continue with what I've been doing as far as like the series go, because I could be streaming when I go online with the homies on 2K. But I want to keep it more fun than competitiveness. That's not, I mean, because really it's a video game, so I ain't really even tripping about wins and losses. I mean, even though I know I'm decent, or you know, I'm good enough to compete with almost, you know, anybody. It's more of just like I want to have fun. I want y'all to have fun watching me doing this. You know what I'm saying? I want to do. Jesus, Mahomes. I want to do, you know, videos where it's like, okay, I want to see this, I want to see that. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit more streaming on 2K when I squad up with the homies. And yeah, I'm just gonna be trying to be consistent more. Now since the season's over and you know, I got my big move done and all that stuff. You know, now I'm gonna try and be a little bit more consistent
63 yards
with the posts.
for him now.
And now that I got my nice little setup, my own little media room, so you know how it goes. Oh, Vondeezy out here. It's the fourth quarter. He's about to pull. He's about to start balling. Let these boys, man. This man does not want to press me. He does not want the smoke whatsoever.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the
if you haven't already, guys, I have a podcast out as well. Now, right now we've only been talking about Texas Valley Sports Football, which is where a lot of the names of these players are coming from as well, which is also semi-pro football, but it's in the South, and it's in the Rio Grande Valley, and it focuses on, or it is an 8-on-8 man football league.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Dang, son, I misjudged that.
Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution?
But yeah, that's usually what we've been talking about on the podcast, or that is what we've been talking about. I am going to try and include semi-pro football, and you know, after both semi-pro season, 11-man and 8-man finish up, you know, probably start doing a whole lot of different more content. Just can't come through right now. Jeez. Yeah, I'm trying to drop a little bit more content, but if you haven't already tuned in, go to SoundCloud, go to my, just type in my name, Mario Gonzalez. My profile should come out. And yeah, my 3 episodes of the podcast will be uploaded. Again, like I said, the podcast over time will be getting more and more content, more and more subject matter. It's not just going to be about sports all the time. But yeah, man, if y'all could do me a favor, head on down there, subscribe and like. That'd be pretty dope. If not, it's all gravy. I will not hold it against you. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, could you please do so? I would greatly appreciate it. It's Big Mario / El Style Gaming on Facebook. On YouTube, it's Mario El Tostado 72 Gonzalez is the YouTube channel name. Yeah, man. Appreciate just all the love, all the support. All of y'all that have heard my podcast. I really, really appreciate it. I know my last podcast had over 90 plays, which I think is super dope. I really appreciate that, guys. I really appreciate the support. I don't do this, to eventually get paid for it or to get money out of it or anything like that. I just do it for fun. I love it. I love football. I love sports. I love gaming. So it's like it's a perfect opportunity to do this. And then obviously with the more followers and stuff that I get, I'll be able to give back to the community. Like I already got 100 followers on my Facebook page, so I'm gonna do that $25 or $20 Visa gift card giveaway. I'm gonna do the video for that and the drawing very soon. So yeah, I mean it's dope. Thank y'all very much. It's super awesome, and I greatly appreciate y'all, man.
This stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here.
We'll get in the red zone here. This game is pretty much over.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Oh, another face mask. Wow, these dudes reckless.
Somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask.
These dudes are reckless right now. Excuse me.
They're giving the yardage on the pass and
wow. Okay, I'm gonna try and go slant right here and just score real quick. Beat this dude off the line. He ain't even pressing me still.
In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So now I know they're in zone. Now I know they're in zone. So I'm gonna run.
And again, it's Mahomes.
Let's go. Quick 6. Now we need a quick stop. Now we need a quick stop. And oh, they ran the clock out. All right. Dang, man. I thought we was gonna be able to go 2-0. We're 1-1 at the moment now. There's Vondeezy go doing his thing. Tyreek Hill. Vondeezy, that's probably a drop. Vondeezy is probably a catch. Let's see what's up with the stats real quick, y'all. But yeah, man, just like I said, man, I really appreciate the support, y'all. It really does mean a lot to me. like I said, I'm not doing this to eventually get. I mean, it'd be dope to get like to 1 million view or 1 million followers and 1 million views, 1 million likes, and, on videos and whatnot. That'd be dope. But at the end of the day, I'm just doing this, for fun, and I really appreciate the support, y'all. From the bottom of my heart, I think it's dope. So Vondeezy, 6 rushes, 40 yards, no touchdowns, 4 broken tackles, pretty dope for a receiver. 10 receptions, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So doing pretty decent, doing good still. That's actually a good game. Couldn't match what he did last week, but I think that'll still keep him, towards the top of the rankings among stats. Let's go ahead and upgrade him real quick. Upgrade him throughout the season. I want to upgrade his deep threat ability because he is a deep threat, like crazy. Oh, possession as well. Hopefully that affects. Okay. What's up with the slot? Nah, deep threat. I think he's gonna go to like okay. So he's at an 87, which is pretty dope. But yeah, man, look at that speed, bro. So the speed, the acceleration, all very high. Agility and jumping, all very high. Elusiveness, So dude can ball. He's ranked 23rd in the league amongst wide receivers. So he's in the top 6% of wide receivers. That's pretty dope. Let's check out his stats real quick before I bounce for y'all, because I'm about to hop on 2K with the homies for a little bit. But so far he has 23 receptions, 362 yards, and 4 touchdowns in 2 games. Rushing yards, 20 carries, 74 yards, and 1 touchdown, which again for a wide receiver is not bad whatsoever. Let's see where he let's go ahead and simulate the week real quick. We got the Raiders, so that should be a pretty good dub. And it should also be a pretty good game for some stats, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to try and do that. See stats. See right here, it'll show us the leaderboards real quick before I even hop in there. So Vondell, oh snap. Vondell's actually qualified as a running back as well. Nice. So he's first in receiving yards, first in touchdowns, and first in receptions. Dope. Not records. I want to see the awards, weekly awards. So he did not get offensive player of the week for the AFC, but it's all gravy. We'll be back. But guys, this is the end of this episode. I really do appreciate you guys rocking with me heavily, man. Love the support. Thank y'all very much. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share the videos, y'all. I'm gonna be posting these. Well, this one's already going straight on Facebook, but I'm posting this on my gaming page. It's also on YouTube. But once again, man, just thank y'all very much. I really appreciate y'all. But yeah, until next time, y'all stay beautiful. I'm out.